Investing in land could be the best investment you ever made or the worst. It all depends. And that's what we're going to talk about today in this video, because it's more about your situation and what you're looking to get out of it than just the absolute question, is land worth investing? So stick around, because today's we're going to talk about the pros and cons of investing in land from someone who's actively doing it, which is me, Kevin Moen. A main consideration should be the reason that you're buying land, your financial situation, and the area that you're looking in. I personally am based in Washington State. I also buy and invest in land in Arizona and have started branching into Texas, and they're very, very different depending on the market and the reason behind buying land. If your question is it the best investment I can make? To be honest, it might not be. But if you're wanting to buy land for your own personal use and because you want to make sure you have an asset that appreciates over time, they're certainly not making any more of it, which is one of the big benefits. As you may know, supply and demand dictate what anything is worth, and the fact of the matter is there will never be more land created, and there's always more people looking to buy, especially as populations continue to grow. And so for that reason, just like traditional real estate, land traditionally appreciates over time every single year, and especially if you buy and hold it for the medium or long term. For me, one of the biggest benefits of investing in land is not only is it real estate that appreciates with time, but I can also generate a little bit of cash flow. I buy recreational type land. Some of it's in the mountains, some of it's in the desert, some of it's around a lake. And the main goal for me is to be able to buy land that we can use so we can enjoy nature, so that we can live off that land. And I like to create a little bit of passive income by renting it out on sites like HipCamp or Airbnb and creating a really awesome destination that people want to enjoy, not only so that I can create a little bit of cash flow to help pay for the land, especially if I've got a loan or seller financing for it, but also because one of my missions is to create a better connection between people and nature and create experiences and opportunities for people to enjoy the environment and reconnect with the great outdoors. Now, if you're looking for the absolute top dollar ROI, land might not be the solution. Personally, I love rental property. I love small business, which has really great cash flow, especially if you're focused on that as a goal and to pick industries that allow for that. But if you're looking for something that you know will go up in value over time, that has little to no headaches, and that you can enjoy personally, land might be the best option. Some of the other benefits of investing in land, besides the fact we know it's going to appreciate over time, is that we very often can get seller financing. Now, I know there's some schools of thought out there that you shouldn't be getting debt, especially for something that's more recreational. I personally value and understand what debt can do, especially if it's a cash flowing asset, which is one of the main reasons I like to get some vacation type rental income from that land. And plus, I'm sharing it with others to be able to enjoy the areas that I'm buying in. In comparison to traditional real estate like rental properties, it's far less headache, it's less risk, there's less that can go wrong. They say the 3 T's in real estate and rental properties are tenants, trash, and toilets, meaning tenants can sometimes be hard to screen or not pay or be a little bit of a headache. Trash has to do with when it comes time to move out, turn a property, and some of the headaches and challenges that can come with turning a rental unit. And toilets is really speaking to the maintenance, which there's tons of it when you have a rental property or any building on a property. And so if you're buying just vacant land, utilizing it for yourself, letting it appreciate, and maybe renting it out to people who just want to go stay there on the weekend, maybe land is great for you. Another benefit of buying land is if you do research, or frankly, if you buy a lot of it or just get lucky, is it can have amazing appreciation if it's in an area that's growing. If you buy some land, think about 10, 15 years ago in an area where there's not strong employment or people aren't vacationing there, and over time the demographics change, an employer comes in, population growth is just naturally happening in that area, you can have some really strong appreciation and create some really incredible appreciation on that land. Like we talked about before, they're not making more of it, so it's inherently valuable in the respect that the supply is effectively fixed and demand tends to go up, especially as our population continues to increase. And these days, more and more people are interested in having a place that they can go to get outside the city, let alone with remote work becoming more popular. More people are looking at homesteading or living remotely and buying land to build or homestead or vacation on. For example, here's a piece of land I have for sale right now. This is located in Arizona. There's a few different parcels, and compared to Washington State, there's a very low entry point. So for some people, especially those who appreciate being able to buy with cash, you can get in as low as $10,000, $20,000. In this particular property that we're looking at now, it's a $50,000 purchase price and you could build on it. I mean, this is a place that's within 2 hours of Tucson. And I'm curious, is that an area that you might consider vacationing, or does that look like an attractive piece of land to be able to buy for $50,000?
My mission is self-reliance through sustainable living, and we're here to build a community. Click here to subscribe to be sure to get more awesome content for living off the land. And be sure to go in to enter for notifications. Click that bell, get notifications, and stay in tune. Subscribe, watch, and comment. Let's build a community. See you soon.